Kings and queens, welcome to my Pokemon Colosseum Let's Play walkthrough series. This game right here is in my top 3 favorite Pokemon games, and I'll tell you what, it's not number 3. It is, I believe it was the first 3D RPG, correct me if I'm wrong. I know Stadium was before this, but this is actually a story-driven game. The first Pokemon game for the GameCube, all the way back. I think it came out in 2003. Actually, it came out 20 years. Oh my god, it came out 20 years ago. I'm old. Oh lord. Anyway, enough of that. Let's hop right into it, because this game really starts off with a bang. And you will see exactly what I mean in just a moment. We're going to go with Wes. That is the default name. Like I said, started off with a bang. It's definitely better than starting out in the back of a moving van or something like that. Ha! We sure pigged out, eh? I love chowing down after a job. It adds to the flavor, I swear. Yeah, and we bagged ourselves a pretty great big catch, too. Boss will be sure to fix us up good with big rewards, too. It doesn't get any better than this. The first thing you're going to notice about this Pokemon game is it is extremely edgy. This is definitely meant for an older crowd than maybe some of the Pokemon games are nowadays, but that is not a bad thing in the slightest. Authorities have made a stunning announcement on the mysterious building that exploded in Echo Canyon. It was Team Snag'em's hideout. Team Snag'em is a gang of Pokemon abductors who have already been marked for arrest. The hideout was discovered only as a result of the explosion. By the time police arrived, the ruined building have already been abandoned. The cause of the explosion is under investigation. It should become apparent eventually. Oh, I haven't seen your face around these parts. A traveler, huh? Not that it matters any. I don't know where you may have come from, but relax. Stick around for a while. So if you see, we have a couple of options. Items, we don't got any items yet. Oh, wait a minute. We do have items. Oh, wow, okay. So we have a bunch of, like, heal items. Heal your HP, heal your statuses. As for Pokemon, we have 2 starter Pokemon in this game. That will become more apparent later, and we'll get into these 2 later on, but they are definitely fan favorites. And we have a cell phone. Probably a lot cooler than anything any of us had back in 2004. We have a snag list, which that will become more apparent later on, and we have emails. We don't have any emails right now. Alright, let's talk to this guy. You're a Pokemon trainer too, aren't you? Sure am. Heh, I could tell. And you're good. I could see it in your eyes. I bet your Pokemon are impressive too. If the opportunity ever arises, I'd like to have a battle with you. Though, I doubt I have any chance of beating you. Well, geez. What a confident young man. Yo, wait! Wait up! Hey, my name's Willie. After I got a good look at you, well, I got this urge to battle you. It's like I'm compelled to. Any way I look at it, it's obvious that you're no ordinary Joe. So what do you say? Let's you and me have a quick battle. Nah. What? What are you saying? You're joshing, right? So what do you say? Let's you and me have a quick battle. Ah, sure, why not? Yeehaw! That's the spirit. Alright, over here this way. Yeah! I'm burning now. I'm on fire. It's full throttle time. I can't with this guy. He's too much. Alright, so our first Pokemon battle. And the first thing you're going to realize is, one, this guy's coming at us with two Zigzagoons. But he's coming at us with two Zigzagoons. Every single battle in this game is a double battle, which adds to the difficulty of this game. Pokemon Colosseum is widely believed to be one of the harder Pokemon games. I will say the AI is a little outdated now, but this game still can prove to be very challenging. Double battles add a lot of strategy to the battle. It adds a lot of different things you can do, different ways you can go about dismantling your foe. And every single Pokemon in this game has a role, has a way to be used. Things you can do, most Pokemon games obviously fight, that's how you do damage. Pokemon, if you have more Pokemon, you can switch out, you can check out your statuses and stuff. Items, you can heal and you can do other things. And Call, there's no runaway option in this game. There's no wild Pokemon. We'll get into how we get Pokemon later on. But for right now, Call doesn't do anything. We're going to fight, and we're going to hit him with a bite. And with Espeon, we're going to hit him with a confusion. So essentially what my usual method is to make it a 2v1 as early as possible. He has two Pokemon, I have two Pokemon. If we knock out one of his Pokemon like we're about to do right here, now it's a 1v2. When it's a 1v2, you're really in a good position to not lose the fights. Vice versa, if you're in a 1v2 situation, it's very rough because let's say he's using a status move on you and then the other Pokemon follows up with an attack, or they just both double down and attack you. If you don't have tanky Pokemon, you're not going to last very long. All in all though, early in the game, you're not going to have to really worry about these things all too much. As you can see, Espeon's really strong, and Umbreon is pretty strong too in his own regard. We're going to get more into these two Pokemon and exactly what they have to offer a little bit later. This battle kind of went by pretty quickly. White Dye still needs seasoning. And after every battle, of course, you get a little bit of money. If you lose, though, you lose a little bit of money, I believe. Yeah, you're tough. Real tough. You did a real number on us. Hey, how about you try evolving your Pokemon? Why not test your skills in Phoenix City? It's out west of here. You'll find trainers who are way better than me there. You should go out there and get some battling in. Let's go do that. So to go from area to area, each area has like a little border you go out of, you get onto this map, and you can choose where you go. Obviously, we can only go to the stand we were just at in Phoenix City, which is what Willie told us to go. Hey, what are you doing? Get a grip, man! Hey, it's the guys from the bar. Yeah, you say that, but it won't stop squirming. Makes it tough to hold on. Okay, settle down in there. Just be quiet a little while longer. Help! Someone let me out! Kidnappers! That tape didn't keep your yap shut. Hey, quit your shouting! Oh, drat. Did that punk there hear all of that? I'll be honest, if I saw me, I wouldn't want to mess with me. I look like I'm ready for all the smoke. Since you overheard us, we don't have any choice. Blame it on your own bad luck. We got Shady Guy Folly. And seeing as I already explained the basic mechanics of battling, how about we go into our starter Pokemon? Let's first talk about Umbreon. Now, Umbreon is a extremely defensive tank Pokemon. This Pokemon is not going to go down like without a fight at all. If you have it on your team, it will constantly be the very last member of your team alive, at least as far as I found out. In this game, this is Generation 3. This is before the physical special split, I want to remind you guys. For Umbreon's case, it doesn't really matter that much because its attack and special attack are pretty equal, but dark moves are actually special in this game, which doesn't really make sense. What you saw right there is a secondary effect from Bite. Bite has a chance of making opponents flinch. Bite is one of the best moves in this game. Anyway, back to Umbreon. What it does really well is it sets up and it tanks everything. So usually what these Umbreons end up doing in this game is they have Bite, they have Confuse Ray, and they have Toxic. They set up Confuse Rays, they set up Toxics, and then they usually just bite out opponents. Hopefully if you go first you can get that flinch chance. If not, you're not going to be taking much damage with Umbreon. I will say it's very limited just by the shallow move pool it has in this game. However, if you're looking for an early game tank that isn't weak against a lot, its only weaknesses are fighting and bug in the early generations just really is not anything you should be afraid of. So it's really just fighting types you gotta worry about, and if you're gonna use the Espeon, you have a perfect counter to that. So they complement each other very well if you're gonna use both of them. I, however, am not gonna be using Umbreon. It is probably one of the biggest fan favorites of Pokemon out there, and I love Umbreon. However, I've used Umbreon before, and I know how it is using an Umbreon, and unfortunately for me, not worth it yet. Not worth it. Not worth it. Maybe in another Pokemon game we'll use Umbreon, but not this one. Huh? Wait a second, that face. Might you be Team Snag'ems? Oh, so he knows us. What's going on out here? Somebody robbers! They're robbers! You be quiet. We're no robbers. We're kidnappers. Get it? Kidnappers. You dingbat! Don't shoot off your mouth. Don't get all happy just on the account of winning this once. The next time we meet, I'll trash you, your Pokemon and all. Oh, yuck! There's someone inside there. This is tied good and tight. Can you believe those people? What a horrible thing to do. Let's give a hand. The sack's mouth is firmly closed with a tightly knitted knot. Undo the knot. Wes tugged hard on the tightly knotted rope. The rope gradually loosened. Wes undid the knot, keeping the sack's mouth closed. Hey, look, it's Misty. Phew, thank goodness I'm saved. Where is this? Where did those two bring me? This is Phoenix City, the opulent city of water. This person saved you from those thugs. The way he battled those goons, it was truly superb. I wish you could have seen it. Oh, is that so? Thank you. And, you are? Oh, so your name is Wes. I am. This is Rui. You can name her Yucky. She is the edgy Misty, I like to call her. My name is Rui. I'm sure glad to meet you. I was in the neighboring town when those two grabbed me. Oh, those guys. Did they use a peculiar Pokemon? Peculiar Pokemon? No, they looked ordinary to me. Yeah, I'm about to say I almost one-shot both of them. Oh, no. No, that's fine then. Well, it's easy to see something's on your mind. You should go see our mayor for his advice. He's a very kindly person. I'm sure that he'll be able to help you somehow. The mayor's house is near the Fountain Square Pass here. Go up the stairs from the square and it's on your left. The mayor? Yes, that's true. The mayor might know something. Hey Wes, I know I'm imposing, but I don't have anyone else I can turn to. Can you please escort me for a while? Sure, I know there's better to do. I just blew up a enemy base, stole a robotic arm, probably on the run from the cops, but yeah, sure, let's go talk to the mayor. If you're with me, Wes, it won't matter if those guys come back again. Thank you. Thanks for joining me for a while. Rui became a partner. Alright, so now we have Rui following us. Aw. This is that runner's cast form. The cast form's still working out, but he's not. No lazy guy. Alright, so Phoenix City. First off now, they said to go to the left, to the mayor, but I actually want to go to the right. Because obviously I am a juvenile delinquent, and we want to talk to this guy here. I'm no good at schoolwork, but I'm pretty hot stuff at Pokemon battles. You're a trainer too, aren't you? Let's duke it out. Let's battle. Alright, here we come, and there's no holding back. Now, I wanted to battle this guy for two reasons. One, because I want to talk about Espeon. And secondly, because he actually has something for us. So let's talk about Espeon. One thing I didn't mention with Umbreon, same thing with Espeon, is they have really good abilities. Synchronize is a really good ability that will pass on status effects. So if you get poisoned, the Pokemon that poison you gets poisoned. If you get paralyzed and burned, vice versa. The other Pokemon gets those status effects. Espeon is one of the best Pokemon in this game, and to some people is the undisputed best Pokemon. I am one to advocate for that. It has a scary high special attack stat combined with a really good speed stat to where you're going to be outspeeding most things. That and the Psychic type is just a really strong type. It gets access to moves like Confusion, it'll eventually get Psybeam, and then it'll even get Psychic when it gets really high up there in the levels. Pretty much with Espeon, you're gonna be spamming Psychic, which sounds very blunt and straightforward, but it is so strong. It does this so well. On top, you can kind of teach it some other moves. It has Reflect. I think it gets access to Morning Sun, which is a healing move. And I know some people throw Shadow Ball on it, but Shadow Ball is actually a physical move in this game, so it's good for coverage, but it's a stretch. You can do it if you want. I personally just stick to Psychic spamming, and sometimes I'll throw like a different move on there just for coverage. But all in all, Espeon is a fantastic Pokemon, and I am pleased to announce that it is going to be the first member of the team as a permanent member. I will say this, the team's going to be swapping around a lot. We are going to have a set 6 Pokemon, but you'll see when we get into the mechanics of the game. The team's going to be swapping around a little bit. I didn't think I'd lose. Big guy, you're tough. I want you to have this since you're so good. You get a TM from him. That TM is, I believe, Torment. So that will stop Pokemon from using the same moves in a row. It's really good if you know a Pokemon's going to be spamming like a really strong move against you. You can prevent them from sweeping your whole team. So we head over here. If we actually hug this wall, you can get this chest right here. A couple of super potions. I will say this. The GameCube versions of Pokemon, the item boxes are just overpowered. They are absolutely broken. It's amazing. Go to the mayor's house and we meet the main character of everyone's favorite anime. I guess you're a traveling trainer. I like what I see in your expression. I have a feeling I may see you again somewhere. Ominous. Very, very ominous. And that man came out of the mayor's house. And you get this goofy ass theme. Ah, you must be travelers. Welcome to Phoenix City. I'm Escade, the mayor. Now, you wanted to see me? Is there something that I may be able to assist you with? What I may do for a pretty young lady like you? I saw it! Saw it? What did you see? I saw a peculiar Pokemon. No, that's not quite right. What I saw was a Pokemon that gave off a black aura. It was like a fighting machine. And that Pokemon would attack people. Oh, whoa, 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 my! Pokemon like a fighting machine, and it attacks people? Now, if that were true, that would truly be frightening. However, it's a little hard to believe. It's true, Mr. Mayor. Because I saw that Pokemon. I was made the prisoner of some frightening men until just a little while ago. I want to freeze right here. Now, I don't know how it is surviving tied up in a bag. But she was tied up from them going from one town to the bar, getting food, coming here, and trying to move her. And she survived all of that. Now, I don't know if that's actually, like realistic or not. But this girl's went through hell and back. And her hair's not even messed up, which is the craziest thing. I see. I understand. I will order an investigation at once. You will? Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Oh, no. There's no need for thanks. We mustn't allow thugs to do as they wish, especially thugs that endanger a pretty young lady like you. I'll ask that you give me a little time on this matter. I promise we will get some useful information for you. Oh, yes. You appear to be Pokemon trainers yourself. If so, I urge you to visit our city's pride and joy, our Pokemon Stadium. Ha! Pokemon Stadium. Get it? Because it's like the old Pokemon games. It's a breathtakingly beautiful stadium, befitted our oasis city. Alright. We have our goal. But I think that's going to be a goal for next episode. In this episode, we began the most hardcore Pokemon adventure ever. Instead of just moving into a new town and trying to make some new friends, we blew up an old gang's base, stole their robotic arm, drove off to a bar, saved a damsel in distress, met an anime character, and now am about to go to a Pokemon Stadium. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see y'all next time.